people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Teens, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, Boogie down Bronx.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Teens, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx. And I'm here to take care of the spicy Pisces. Pisces, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you. If you have Pisces as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. I got my microphone set up here. It's set up currently into my speakers. I'm missing a part that connects to the phone so it can go, the mic can go to the phone. You'll hear it through the phone. So we're just going to use it on my speaker now, and I'm going to just act like I am the host. I'm going to act like this is my talk show, because it is. But yeah, Pisces, so quick shout out to my Patreon. If you are interested in human design, if you've been seeing all of the human design content that I've been putting out, I am offering a small group reading opportunity on Zoom. And it's only going to be on Patreon for now. I'm testing it out probably twice. I'll test it out with 2 different groups of different types to see how it goes. But I'm still looking for reflectors and manifestors. I got all the other types. I got generators, manifesting generators, projectors. I still need 4 manifesting generators and reflectors. So please, if you're on my Patreon, fill out the form if you're interested in getting a human design reading and an interactive group setting. Okay, so that's all the announcements I have. I am out of my oils and everything on my shop, so I'll let you guys know when I'm restocking for that as well. So let's get into the reading. Let's flip over these cards and see what came out for the pre-shuffle. And yeah, let's get into it. Ooh. Oh, no. Okay, so Pisces, let me scoot up to the table. I'm always so far away. 3 cards came out for you here, but the first card you have is Surrender Your Fear of Intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So if you are a Pisces placement, for some of you, you have been running from love for quite some time, or you've been dealing with people who are emotionally unavailable. And when you deal with people who are emotionally unavailable, most of the times it means that you are yourself emotionally unavailable to some capacity. You have, could be a subconscious fear of intimacy, being close to people, fears of being betrayed by people, which cause you to keep your guard up, right? Put on a show. You wear a mask in relationships to prevent people from seeing the real you. You have surrender low self-esteem. So this could stem from some low self-esteem type of issues here. And then you have you are the problem. I feel like you guys get this card a lot. You've got it several times over the last few months. You're the problem. And then you have needs time to mature. So we're going to get into that, the intimacy stuff here. I feel like I have a tag scratching me. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, I think that's better. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see with the surrender fear of intimacy here. What's the challenge right now for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node with the surrender fear of intimacy? I'm still getting used to this thing. When I look in the camera, I'm like, what is that? Oh. Okay, you have reconcile. For some of you, you might have pushed somebody away, and it was because of your own fears that you pushed this person away. Hold that thought. Okay, Pisces, completion or closure. Tell me more. What's the challenges for Pisces right now? What's the challenges for Pisces placements at this time? Not the right time. Okay. This is what I heard in my head. All right, let me speak into the mic to make sure y'all are hearing me. So Pisces, I feel like for some of you, you want to reconcile with somebody, right? There's somebody that you're thinking of that maybe you're wishing that things did not end, or you're wishing things could be different, things could be better. This could be friends, this could be family, this could be past love, somebody from your past, right? And this can also be that this is not you. So we'll discuss it from both angles, right? So let's say that this is you. Let's say you're the one that wants to reconcile with someone, right? But the reconciliation part is not the part that's going to fix things. Because if you had the problem with the intimacy and you pushed the person away and you were the problem, that is going to take some time to work through, getting to the root of those problems, those intimacy issues, why vulnerability is hard, why you push people away. You know, you can reconcile with somebody again, but if you did not change the root of the problem, if you did not fix the intimacy issues at the core, if you don't understand where they come from, it's going to keep ending up in the same cycle over and over and over. Or if this is the other person, right? If somebody else pushed you away, you might be thinking that reconciliation is the fix, that's what needs to happen, right? But not necessarily. If somebody has not worked on themselves, if somebody has not, taken the time to figure out where they are the problem in their friendships, where they played the part in messing things up, or maybe, somebody needs time to mature and grow into themselves a bit more, then it's not going to be fixed here because it's not the right time. So some of you want to reconcile. You're seeing that you want to reconcile, or somebody wants to reconcile with you, but the truth will come out how it's not the right time, and it's a blessing in disguise that you do not force this reconciliation to happen, or it just needs some time. Somebody has to grow more into themselves, or maybe you're going to come into this realization to see where you need to grow more. And so changing is the challenge, right? Changing is the challenge. For some of you, it's best that you and this person don't reconcile at this time, because you're going to be doing a lot of traveling or doing like entrepreneurship. And so having somebody else stressing you out, or, making things a little bit harder for you is really not what you need right now. Okay. So that's the challenge here. The challenge is somebody needs to admit to some insecurities here, some vulnerability issues, some intimacy issues, like just continuing to try to reconcile with somebody or go from one person to the next person to the next person with the same issues is just going to keep coming up because somebody's not getting to the root of the problem. So like I said, this can be either you or this is the person that you are connecting with here. Or maybe it's a few people. Let's see. But it says you're the problem. So Spirit wants you to also reflect on your own stuff, not just anybody else's. Okay. What's the solutions here for Pisces dealing with this right now? What is the solution for Pisces? What's the solution for Pisces at this time? You have healing, ancestor altar. You have new love, unrequited or unbalanced. Okay. So I think, I feel like in the meantime, right, you may not be able to fix a past relationship here. Yeah, you still got this. You're holding on to this past energy though, because you have this ex or past love, and then you have the solution time. The timing is right. So the challenge is it not being the right time for you to reconcile with the past energy yet. But I kind of feel like as you are trying to move forward, or you're working on fighting for what's in front of you, or you're fighting for new love, you're likely to get a new love coming in soon. if it's not already here. New love that is likely water sign, water placements, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And Spirit wants you to really fight for it. Fight differently. Fight for it differently than you have in the past. Or look to where, like, your past relationships are going to be the solution to your future relationships here. I'll say it again if you missed it. Your past relationships are going to be the key, the solution to your future relationships working out, okay? When you reflect on the past, ex or past love, and you reflect on where they were unrequited and unbalanced, and you don't just say, okay, I see that they were unbalanced. I see that they were unrequited. I see they weren't reciprocated. You have to get to the root of why. Especially if this has happened multiple times, you always end up with people who are unavailable. You always end up with people who are this and that and the third. Why? You're the problem, okay? And this is not victim shaming or blaming, whatever. This is you understanding that you could enable certain behaviors in the past, right? You stay with these certain individuals who may act a certain way, who may be unavailable, who may harm you mentally, emotionally, whatever, right? And so you have to ask yourself why. Why do you do this? Why do you allow these things to happen to you? And what do you need to do differently for the future? Okay, so re-examining these past relationships, or like the role you played in enabling certain things to take place. So as you heal, as you understand, you'll be able to know what is worth fighting for. In the past, you fought for these people who were clearly showing you that they either did not care, that they didn't want this, that they weren't willing to fight like you were fighting, and you fought for these people. Now you're being shown that you need to fight for the right people this time, not fight for the wrong people, instead of just giving up on everyone altogether. So there is going to be a new love that comes towards you that helps you to see people can be different, but also to help you see that you kept dealing with the same type of individuals from the past, okay? And so, you know, and it might even show you like why you want to reconcile with these people of the past, or if it's even worth reconciling. Let's see. There's so many layers to this. Anything else for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the solutions here before we get into let that old. Okay, I think that's it. Unfinished business. Okay. Yeah, we still got this unfinished business here. We still got this ex or past energy. And some of you could have Aquarius placements, because I was telling them that they were using something from their past as a crutch to not fully moving on. So just be careful of using the past as a way to avoid fully diving into the new energy that's coming towards you, like using it as a crutch, because the new love is coming in, and this can be new friendship love, new, romantic love, a new love that really opens up your heart again. This could be a job, but it's still important for you to reflect on, it's kind of like, just because, the triggers are not triggering in the moment, doesn't mean they're not still there. It's like the real test comes when the emotions are stirred up again, right? You could have these feelings lying dormant for months, years, and you think that you're healed. But the real work comes in when you're dealing with somebody, when you're in the heat of the moment, when you're in the friendships already, when you're in the relationships already, when you're triggered. That's when the real work starts. And that's when you might tend to run away, right? When things are showing up that need to be worked on within yourself, when there's challenges, when there's red flags, it's like, Where do you need to work? Put in the work for the right people or for the right reasons when it's active, okay? Okay, so let's continue on. Let's continue on. What else do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node? What's coming towards Pisces at this time with this intimacy? What they need to work through? What does Pisces placements need to work on right now? What do Pisces placements need to work on right now? Oops, hold on. All right, there we go. Who do Pisces placements need to work on right now? Work on grounding your energy. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, we have the Hermit. Getting to know yourself a little bit better. That's Virgo energy. The Lover's card, Gemini. A lot of relationship. This reading was very relational based. And then you have the Moon card. Let's clarify that. Why is the Moon card here for Pisces? Why is the Moon card here for Pisces? There's a lot of stuff beneath the surface that needs to get addressed. So there could be like you needing to do a little bit more soul searching and look at where you have your own limiting beliefs about love, about people, about the way about the way relationships should look for you, or looking at the examples of relationships that you've had in the past, okay, and the reasons behind why you deal with certain connections, why you put up with things, the examples you've had of love and romance with the Ten of Cups. But before you can even do that, there needs to be a period of some self-reflection with the Hermit card. Again, like I said, your past is holding the key to your future relationships, what you've been through. Like without having something to compare it to, you wouldn't know what you did wrong or what you did right. And that's why we have good things, we have bad things, we have happy, we have sad, because one cannot exist without the other. So looking at your past relationships, you're able to compare future relationships and future progress. If you see that things are improving in your friendships and relationships with new people, you can compare it to the past and say, okay, I see where I went wrong with this, how I need to do better, and taking that accountability there, as well as not being too hard on yourself. So there's like a happy medium here where you're learning that, yes, self-esteem could have played a part in reasons why you've stayed in situations, but also that, you have to forgive yourself for things you did not know. Some of this is just plain like ignorance. Like you can't be mad at yourself for what you did not know, what you could not see, prior to learning these new things. And what you're going to learn in new relationships, you're going to see so much. You're going to have these really big realizations about where you might have wore a mask in order for people to like you more, or to be accepted by people, instead of showing people who you really are so that they can just like you for you. I think, where did I put my other cards at? Well, my other cards are gone. I think they're on no, I left them out in the kitchen. Dang it. Okay. Well, any other advice for Pisces placements? Any other advice for Pisces placements? You have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Three of Wands reversed. I feel like you're going to get like the stability, the effort, all those things that you want. But it will take you grounding yourself in the present moment. Pisces has a tendency to fantasize a lot about the future and what it could hold and all the possibilities and all the potential. But Three of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles upright, and the Ten of Pentacles. It's telling you to ground yourself in the present moment as much as you possibly can. Like, you have to focus on the now to make sure that it aligns with your future. You can't overlook the now and just skip to the future. There's things that need a solid foundation, that needs time to mature. You know, there could be some things that you are rushing in a relationship, or you're really wanting everything up front and right now, but sometimes that's just not realistic for a person that you might be dealing with. It doesn't mean that it can't happen, or it just means that things are not always going to be on your specific times table or the exact way you want them to play out. So try to focus on what's there and what you can work with right now. And if people cannot always meet your expectations, then that comes down to, what are your expectations? Are they realistic for people to achieve or not? Or are you expecting the right things from the wrong people? So there's a lot of questions to be asked here, Pisces, but you're going to get the clarity the more you reflect on your past relationships, how they are all similar, how they are different, what you need to do better for the next one. Instead of just wanting things back from your past, think about how you can apply the things you learned from those relationships to the future. And if you get another opportunity to reconcile or rekindle things with people from your past, then you'll be ready, because you'll say, okay, I understand the lesson. I understand what I needed to work on, what I could have done different, what you could have done different, all those things, right? So we just got to see how it plays out, but work on this, okay? So thank you so much, Pisces, for watching. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. I am at Tarot by Bronx.